Are you there? Can you hear my voice? Do you hear my breath? Are you out there? Forgive me, priest, for our house in the ring of fire. Tonight, I would have loved you for 1,000 years. I would have died for you. I would have sacrificed it all, my dear. I would have bled for you. Till death do us part. You are unholy right from the start. It's a nice night for a black wedding. Nice night for a black wedding. Nice night for a black wedding.
What is up, guys? Dashing here, bringing you yet another episode of CMV. Live we are for Octane, a big episode of Octane, and kicking it off in a major way as here comes a pissed off Richard Delaney set to go one-on-one with the global champion Chris Diamond here at the top of the show. And pissed off indeed, we saw that a couple of nights ago when Richard Delaney attacked Josh Omega after his victory against Amar Ray Rivers. Just a sliver of payback for what Omega did at Absolution, of course, costing Delaney the undisputable heavyweight championship. But as Delaney said himself, what a better way to bounce back than knocking off the global champion here tonight and proving he deserves another shot at CMV's crown jewel. But of course, here tonight we're going to find out who's going to Homecoming to challenge Chris Diamond for his global championship. In our main event, it is a fatal four-way match. George King, Josh Wolf, Ben Stacy, and Joseph Santos going to compete to see who gets that opportunity. Oh, what a match. This is going to be first time ever encounter here between these two. Chris Diamond probably not thrilled with the fact that he's being thrown into the ring with an angry juggernaut here tonight. But at least he's got his protege, Leon Valente, in his corner in case things go too bad. And you know, Diamond with a keen eye on that main event fatal four-way match. Who is coming his way? Who's going to be the first to challenge him for that global championship since he won it back at Deadly Games? And it's the mission of the British Brawler. Brawler? He is a brawler. He can throw hands. Don't get it twisted. And he's a baller. The British Brawler baller. Say that 3 times fast. You can't. But he wants to make it to the main event of Ascendance 11 live, of course, from London, England. Defend that championship in front of his friends, his family. What an honor it would be. No doubt the highlight of a very illustrious career here in CMV. But we've still got a couple of roadblocks en route to the show of shows. And the first for Diamond is coming up at Homecoming, but he can't afford to look past Delaney here tonight. So here we go. Richard Delaney, knowing a big win here against the global champion could put him on track to getting another shot at the undisputed heavyweight championship. Tries to throw out a clothesline. Diamond quickly attempts to go to the ropes as Valente having himself a time at ringside there. A lot more action to look forward to here tonight, my friends, as Diamond just gets launched across the ring. We've got Morgan Ace Reeves one-on-one. We've got the debut of Gianna in the women's division. She'll be taking on Alexia Diamond as Delaney gets dumped down to the outside. And Diamond off the top to the outside with a cross body. Not afraid to take that risk very early on, but now gets thrown. Ribs first into the barricade. Let's not forget what's coming our way. This next episode of Shockwave, as announced a couple nights ago, guys, Lethal Lockdown returns to the CMV for the first time in a couple of years, as every single matchup going to be contested inside of a cage. And I have been told that Rage in a Cage will return. 6 men to be locked inside Hell in a Cell, 25-minute time limit, and the winner will receive a shot at the Anarchy Championship. Live from Atlanta, Georgia. So we, of course, are just a couple of weeks away from homecoming. Our next stop on the road to Ascendance 11. Diamond with a drop kick off the rebound there. Collar and elbow tie up into the corner. Delaney is set. Diamond gonna throw him down onto the canvas. Big old drop kick to the side of the head. Again, in our main event, George King, Josh Wolf, Ben Stacy, and Joseph Santos competing to see who's going to challenge Diamond for his global championship at homecoming. A couple of those men Diamond knows very well, and specifically George King. Tries to take a big risk again. This time it doesn't pay off. I was going to say, you got to wonder. Now Delaney with a slingshot to the outside. The Juggernaut moving. Diamond right back up. Man's neck breaker. Doesn't keep Delaney down for very long. Crazy to think, man, this very well may have been a champion versus champion match. If not for Josh Omega. That Absolution busted open as Delaney here. The last thing he needs. Short arm drop kick. Diamond largely in control here. Leon Valente watching from ringside. Drinking it in. Can't ask for a better mentor. Count of 7 right now. Big old knee to the jaw. Doesn't seem all that concerned. The global champion pushed back. Diamond tossing Delaney back into the ring. Well, I was going to say Diamond with a springboard drop kick. I was going to say I wonder who Diamond would prefer to defend his championship against, but we did see a tweet from him a few days ago saying he's wishing Ben Stacy luck. I'm wondering if that's because he actually has respect for young Ben Stacy or because he feels as though Ben Stacy would be the easier opponent. I mean, certainly the least experienced out of the 4 in our main event. Diamond now with some stomps between the shoulder blades. Vicious is the global champion. Not looking to be a launching point for Richard Delaney. 110th Street slam quickly into the pin. 1, 2, but no go for Delaney. I don't think he's finished though. Delaney taking a step back. Emerald Explosion into the pin. 1, 2. A huge win. A millisecond away. You can see how frustrated Delaney is. But now to the top rope. Could he maybe be looking for that shooting star press? Yes, sir! A rare thing from Richard Delaney. Now gonna toss Diamond off to the side like it ain't no thing but a chicken wing. And very suddenly Diamond in huge trouble. Basement drop kick, never count out. The British Brawler Baller. He's the British Bowler, the British Brawler, the British Baller, the British. Now he's the British Baller. I just gotta stop. Oh no, from the corner. Kick to the knee. Hang on a second, Diamond. Break your neck foundation. He can hit it from anywhere. Rushes into the cover. 1, 2. Ah. 2.999. What a way to kick off Octane episode 45. Forearm to the side of the head. Delaney, perfect for certain, busted open. eating that break your neck foundation. Probably has a throbbing headache right now. Not the only thing that's throbbing, but as he tries to launch Diamond overhead, elbow to the back of the head, spins around, sleeper! Sleeper locked in! Sleeper locked in by Chris Diamond! Trying to put Jelani to sleep. Able to get out of it. Jawbreaker stuns Diamond for just a moment. Gonna take him for a walk, and it ain't through the park, trying to get him into the corner, but Diamond stops him with some elbows from the midsection. Highly and hotly contested between Richard Jelani and Chris Diamond here at the top of the show. Jelani desperate to pick up a big win to make up for what happened at Absolution. Chris Diamond wanting to keep his momentum rolling. En route to that championship defense at Homecoming. Air raid siren neckbreaker. Fires back to Jelani. Look at he split with that jawbreaker. And a swinging side slam down onto the floor. Quite an impact. Definitely not going to tickle these two. Getting a little bit close, man. Watch out for the dummy. Back into the ring. Diamond to his feet. Maybe not quick enough. Up against the ropes. Back body drop. See ya bye. Eliminated from the Royal Rumble is now Jelani from the top. Diamond talking shit. Double axe handle to the back of the head. Wrong time to do that. Rookie mistake by the global champion. Referee beginning her count once again. Jawbreaker. Shot to the gut, just non-stop here between these two. Diamond looking for a vertical suplex. Jelani wants none of that. Shot to the back of the knee. Basement drop kick to the shoulder. Barely seems to affect Diamond though. This will. Belly to belly suplex, almost sending him over the barricade. Super kick blocked by Jelani. Oh, and Diamond dropped on his neck with that tiger suplex. These two just beating the hell out of each other. Diamond back into the ring, going to save himself. Resets the count. Another short arm drop kick. Leon Valente not budging. He's got a front row seat here. He's loving it. Oh, now he's going to move out of the way. Rapid kicks to the face. Diamond targeting that open wound. Able to crack Jelani open early in the match. At long last, back into the ring. Chris Diamond going to chat with his protege for a moment. Maybe not the time to do so. Now Jelani going to toss him back into the ring. Taking his time as the Juggernaut. Maybe taking a bit too much time. Just tries to throw himself at Diamond. No such luck. Shot to the midsection. Into the ring. And at long last, this matchup going to properly resume. Jelani with another 110th Street Slam. Referee into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, but she took her time, and that may have cost Jelani right there. Had to get her cardio in. Deadlift, running power slam. Jelani still in the driver's seat. Looking to flip the switch, perhaps. Looking for another Emerald Explosion. 1, 2. How in the hell? That's what Jelani's asking himself right now. Jaw drop. Diamond kicking out again. Jelani's not having it though. Looking for the interceptor. Diamond with the hops. Kick to the gut. Looking for breaking that foundation. Countered by Jelani. Irish whip off the ropes. Looking for a shoulder tackle. Grabs the arm. Jelani back to the top. Could he be looking for the shooting star press again? No, body splash! Hooks the leg. All that weight. 1, 2, 3. Richard Jelani with the dub. What a match. That's how you kick off a show right there, and Richard Delaney with a much-needed win. As he has his eyes set on getting another shot at that undisputed World Heavyweight Championship, but obviously there's a certain someone who ain't fixing to let that happen. Delaney might have to deal with Josh Omega first. And for Diamond, he's got to pick himself up. Leon Valiente going to help him to the back because he's going to want to tune into our main event. Who's going to be challenging him come homecoming? Coming up next, my friends, we got a matchup I'm actually very much looking forward to here in the women's division as Amber Young prepares to go one-on-one with Ari Lee. And of course, Ari Lee, fresh off of that big win at Absolution, knocking off Chloe Marks in an Extreme Rules match, but Amber Young, of course, debuting at our season finale, Fortune. Surprise entrant in that Women's Hardcore Championship match, and although she came up short, Amber Young has made it clear she wants another shot at that championship. And we saw how she tore apart Astrid Stern some weeks ago. You know, on this upcoming episode of Shockwave live from Atlanta, Georgia, Lethal Lockdown, Zara Reed will be getting her shot at Celestina Marquez, but perhaps the victor going to be awaiting Amber Young. Certainly not looking to be another big win for Ari Lee here tonight. Ari Lee able to at last get that thorn out of her side, aka Chloe Marks. Doesn't have to worry about Marks bothering her, at least not tonight, after smacking her head off that ladder. Chloe Marks not here tonight. A lot of people, specifically in that women's locker room, you might call them jealous, you might have a point, but saying that Ari Lee's quick rise here in CMV was nothing more than a fluke, and that she has burnt out already within a month, winning the Women's Royal Rumble match, going on to capture the Women's World Championship. But Ari Lee looking to prove that she is no flash in the pan. So it's Amber Young and Ari Lee one-on-one here. Of course, we got that debut of Gianna a little bit later on, taking on Alexia Diamond. Went onto the apron. Right hook Ari Lee has definitely proven, at least in the last month or so, that she is willing to get her hands dirty. Young with a springboard drop kick. Those bare feet to the face. Oh, and again. Ari Lee has shown that she's not going to be a pushover, not to be bullied, as Chloe Marks attempted to do. Pulling back on the fingers. Young, of course, a former MMA fighter. The last thing you want to do is allow her to take you down and start picking you apart. That's exactly what she's doing here. Now from the side headlock. Not afraid to show off a little bit, though. Just take a moment. While she's got the upper hand. Tries for a head kick. Able to duck it. It's Ari Lee. Knife edge chop. Irish whip now. Waiting for her on the rebound. Tries to go low, but miscommunication. Blocks that single leg drop kick. Can't do so the second time. Ari trying to go to the ropes. Young stops her. Waiting for her. Once again, unable to follow through on what she was looking for there. Oh, bicycle super kick. Of course, it's definitely a risk not wearing boots. But at the same time, sure, your kicks might be more lethal, give you more freedom, maybe feel a bit more loose, but you're also exposed there. Say if Ari Lee just decided to stop on Amber's foot, might be considered a bit of a low blow, but that's the risk you take. Into the pin here. Ari Lee only a 1 count, though. Stomp to the face, the former women's world champion. Taking a couple of steps back, lining up her shot. Big old basement drop kick attempted, but took a little bit too long, and Young able to get out of the way. There's another boot to the face. She loves using those feet, though. Quincy going crazy watching this. Back suplex on the floor. Now gonna pull up into a back suplex. Ari Lee getting all that work right now. Dropped on her head with a half Nelson. Amber just popping off, and here's a knee. Right to the bridge of the nose. This matchup was pretty slow paced. Up until just now, Young deciding to absolutely blast Ari Lee. Now look at these kicks to the face, toenail in the eye. Not finished either, but Ari Lee able to fight back. Kick to the gut. Into the corner. Knife edge chop. Throws her down into position for a drop kick right to the side of the head. First we know it. Homecoming. Ashley Rain going to get her rematch for the Women's World Championship. It has been made official. Tailcoat Val has kept her word. She has stepped out of the way, and Madison Wright has made the matchup official for Homecoming. Ashley Rain, Ellie Quinn for the Women's World Championship. Oh, big knee to the face. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Amber Young picking up a huge win. Ari Lee just completely caught off guard there. Looking to be in rough shape, but hang on a second, guys. Amber Young, I don't think the win is enough for her. Ari Lee just trying to head to the back, taking the loss on her chin, but Young with an exclamation point, throwing Ari shoulder first into the steps. action continues as up next, my fine feathered friends, Morgan prepares to take on Ace Reeves in singles competition. And of course, Morgan hoping to bounce back after his loss to Joseph Santos. Last episode of Octane finally had their rubber matchup, and Santos rather dominantly putting Morgan away. Probably the most vulnerable we have ever seen Morgan. Santos, I mean, I hope Morgan doesn't hear me say this, but kind of wiped the canvas with Morgan. And had Morgan picked up the win at last episode of Octane, perhaps it would be he in that fatal four-way matchup in our main event. But instead, the rat in the hat with that opportunity to go to homecoming to challenge for the global championship. So Morgan not going to be in a good mood here and looking to take it out on Ace Reeves. Definitely a great way to bounce back by knocking off someone the caliber of the Gravity Manipulator. But Ace Reeves himself looking for a big win. Oftentimes when we see Morgan take a big loss, a lot of people suddenly forget that this is the man who retired Adam Valentine. This is the man who went undefeated for nearly a year. This is the man who has only lost a handful of times here in CMV. A former Anarchy champion. Always dangerous. Definitely going to be the classic collision of power versus agility. Morgan's strength against the Gravity Manipulator's agility. Former NGW champion, two-time global champion, the Ace Reeves of old. Reborn, set free, but perhaps the new season has been going perfect for him thus far, falling out in the Deadly Games tournament. Reeves desperate for a big bounce-back dub, and it could happen for him here tonight. So here we go, two men hoping for a much-needed win. Morgan, Ace Reeves, and of course Reeves going to come out swinging. Running down Morgan, clothesline into the corner. Now some stomps to the chest. Ace Reeves got to watch. Make sure he's not disqualified here. Whoa, nice counter by Morgan. Oh, and what an STO. Great sequence there. See, Morgan, for a man his size, can move. To come here tonight, my friends, we've got the debut of Gianna in the women's division taking on Alexia Diamond. We've got Andrew Briggs of Resurgence in action. He'll be going one-on-one with Sweet Shanaz Andoni, who we haven't seen in quite a while. Of course, we've got our big old main event fatal four-way matchup. Who's going to homecoming to challenge Chris Diamond for the global championship? We'll find out. George King, Josh Wolf, Ben Stacy, and Joseph Santos facing off. Visit to the chiropractor there for Morgan, as now he desperately looks for refuge in the corner. I don't know if he's going to find it. From behind, looking for a dropkick. Morgan gets out of the way. The quickness of Ace Reeves. Back into the corner. Morgan is expertly deflecting these kick attempts. Swinging side slam, just about putting Reeves through the canvas into the pin. That could do it right there. It nearly does. Launching Reeves overhead, treating him like an absolute ragdoll here. Good Lord, just tossing him hither and yon. One might say he's yeeting him. Shot to the midsection. Ace gonna. Whoa! What the hell? What the hell was that? Ace Reeves always delivering something new every single matchup, something you've never seen before. Turning it into a Pele kick, now a Hurricanrana. Shot to the midsection. Morgan now has Ace up in the fireman's carry position. Dropping him chest first on the top rope. But Ace quickly to his feet, able to shove Morgan back. And a tornado kick. You can tell just how desperately these two want to get back on track. Going to continue to target that back. Another visit to the chiropractor. This time into the pin. Only a 1 count. Morgan to his feet. Ace stand on top of him. And there's that spinning heel kick. Vintage Ace Reeves with no time to waste. Straight to the top rope. Morgan in the danger zone. Corkscrew moonsault on the money. Uno, dos, no tres. No place for Ace Reeves as Morgan, with that veteran instinct, knowing where he is, able to roll out of the ring, but Ace not letting him get very far. They'll continue with those kicks. Sunset flip powerbomb, shades of a certain catalyst there. Another tornado kick. Go after the legs of Morgan, trying to take out the base of the big man. At the same time, has to watch that count. Already up to 4 here. Into the midsection. Caught. Big old clothesline. Just carrying Ace Reeves around like a rag doll, man. Count of 6 here. Hit to the gut. Morgan just can't seem to get a lid on Ace Reeves in this matchup. Catch him as he's getting back into the ring. Waiting for. Oh my God! Sleeper slam! Sheesh! Trying to rip Ace's head off right there. Now it's Ace Reeves. Japanese arm drag. Enziguri, did you hear that? Ace going low. Elbow to the side of the head. All Morgan needs is one. Very few men have been able to kick out of that vexation. Sit out Falcon Arrow. He's going to go for the pin right here. 1, 2. Almost. And almost not good enough. And Morgan, it's rare we see him frustrated in a matchup. Waiting for Ace to get to his feet. Getting a bit impatient, though. Hook to the jaw. Took too much time. Back into the corner. Tries for a head kick. Ace Reeves with the abdominal stretch. Shades of the one and only Kevin Silva. Countered with a hip toss. Morgan with that vintage falling headbutt of his. Now circling Ace like the great white shark, man. Smells blood in the water. Now Morgan looking to take advantage. Short arm clothesline. And again, why not one more time? Another falling head, but it's all Morgan right now. Ace Reeves in very serious trouble. Look at this. Now some elbows. Again and again, just suffocating Ace Reeves. And he's calling for it. The hand is raised. Vexation! Into the pin. 1, 2, no! 2.999, but look how Morgan doesn't hesitate. Right back on the attack, but Ace Reeves knows he's got to fire back. And he's looking to do that in a major way. Ace Reeves with the vertebreaker. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Ace Reeves picking up a massive dub here tonight. But look at this, guys. Morgan back to his feet. Well, Morgan does not often show respect. This is what. Oh no! Morgan! Morgan! To where the sun don't shine! A kick to the boys! I was gonna say Morgan's not one to often show respect, leaving Ace Reeves hurting for certain in that ring. Quinn picking up the dub for the women's division. And Tailcoat Val got to be watching right now. But now the question is, will she keep her word? Will she step out of the way and allow Ashley Ray to pursue that Women's World Championship? Or was Val just trying to further sow that dissension, if you will? I guess we'll find out.
Just when I think I have you figured out, you find new ways to impress me, to fascinate me. Very well. The rematch is yours to pursue. But how many more times do you think you can escape? Because I can chase you forever.
Well, coming up next, my friends, we got some big time. Oh, hang on a second. Hunter Quinn making his way to the ring, getting ready to take on Bob Luger here tonight, but it's Amber Reed. Amber Reed getting some revenge for Hunter Quinn attacking her a couple of nights ago on Shockwave, but Amber has completely lost it, coming unglued and security having to come and restrain her. We've got a matchup set to take place here, but I don't know if Hunter Quinn's going to be in any shape at this point. Look at Bob Luger in the ring, pacing back and forth, a victim of an attack himself earlier tonight. Resurgence beating him down, so I guess we got two wounded men. Maybe the playing field actually even thanks to Amber Reed. Amber Reed dragged to the back by security, and the referee is going to allow this match to start. Bob Luger dropped to the outside as Hunter Quinn tries to shake off that pre-match shellacking he just received at the hands of Amber Reed. But again, tit for tat, Hunter Quinn brutally attacking her just a couple minutes ago, was intent on ending Amber Reed's career, was going to hit her in the head with a steel chair, but he was kept from doing so by security. And things are just reaching a fever pitch between Hunter Quinn and Amber Reed over the last month or so, guys. Just been tearing each other apart week in, week out. Something's got to be done, but for Bob Luger, I mean, props to him as well for even agreeing to go ahead with this matchup tonight. A little bit earlier, he was brutally beat down by Blake Virtue and the rest of Resurgence after what happened a couple nights ago on Shockwave. Andrew Briggs, of course, attacking Luger before his match with Ty Makata. Ended up costing him the match. Ty Makata with a huge upset win, but Luger came out here tonight telling Blake Virtue that he's making the wrong decision, that he's going down the wrong path, trying to show Blake Virtue the light, much like he did with Xander Slate, but Virtue did not want to hear it. Was not looking to make peace. Resurgence is here to stake their claim, and they certainly have. Of course, we're still set to see Andrew Briggs in action a little bit later on. Just speaks to the fortitude of Bob Luger, still standing here. Hunter Quinn may have opened up a can of worms that can't be closed now. I don't know if we've ever seen Amber Reed quite so livid. You see it in her eyes. She wanted to kill Hunter Quinn. May have, if not for security. Luger's been busted open, by the way. Oh, LaBelle lock! LaBelle lock! But a rope break. Lucky is Hunter Quinn. Luger looking to further wear down that arm, though, with a shoulder breaker. Of course, Luger on his own with Xander Slate still out of action, but Luger has said Slate cleared the return in time for homecoming, where they will defend their unified World Tag Team Championship. And Resurgence are looking to be the ones to step up to the plate. Hammerlock set up, side slam down onto the floor. Tries for a right hook, countered though by Quinn. Headbutt, and again. Why not one more time? Hunter Quinn not afraid to get some blood on him. Of course, with Lethal Lockdown returning to CMV this next episode of Shockwave, guys, another huge matchup confirmed, as we will see Psycho Imperium take on the team of Richard Delaney and Amber Reed in a no-escape steel cage match. That is quite a team right there in Delaney and Reed. But I don't know if it's such a good idea to lock Hunter Quinn and Amber Reed in a cage with one another. Obviously, Amber Reed can't even wait a few days. Hunter Quinn trying for a kick. Caught though with the Coney Island Cyclone into the pin, but another rope break for Hunter Quinn. All the luck of this matchup. Luger's not done with him though. Luger landing, and this time Hunter Quinn not going to get lucky. 1, 2, but kicks out. Able to kick out of the Luger landing. Quinn now busted open as well. This is becoming a bloody matchup. Both these men with some anger to vent here tonight. Nice counter by Luger, able to get back to his feet. Wheel kick blocked by Quinn. And again. Back to work on that arm. Whether it's the LaBelle lock, the cross arm bar. Bob Luger's got a lot of ways to tap an opponent out. Is he looking for the 5-knuckle shuffle? Yes, he is. Bob Luger trying to follow it up, but Hunter Quinn able to escape to the outside. Elbow drop attempted. Quinn gets out of the way, and Luger making full contact with the floor there. Numerous stomps in the chest and a forearm right to the side of the head. Hunter Quinn looking to beat Bob Luger at his own game. Look at this, stomping on the exposed hand of the work ethic titan. Blake Virtue saying earlier tonight, you call yourself the work ethic titan, but I ain't seeing a whole lot of work from you lately. Blake Virtue saying, I don't recognize you as a titan, not anymore. You're not the Bob Luger I once shared that ring with. And Bob Luger certainly has changed over the past year. There's no doubt about that. That you would say for the better, but apparently Blake Virtue doesn't agree. Super kick. Up to a count of 7 here. Bob Luger going to try to get back into the ring, and he does. Hunter Quinn hot on his tail, caught from behind. Walked over to the ropes. Waiting for him on the rebound. Yet another wheel kick. Back to targeting the arm. Drop kick and a miss. Hunter Quinn able to launch out of the basement drop kick, and now Hunter on the hunt. Looking to put Luger away. A big win. Fairy tale ending. Quickly into the cover. 1, 2. Luger kicks out, and furious is Hunter Quinn. For both of these guys being attacked here tonight, they are delivering quite a slobber knocker. Stomp to the gut on the way out. Vicious is Hunter Quinn. Looking for maybe that release Tiger Bomb. Bob Luger's bleeding very badly at this point. Irish whip. Third wheel kick straight up to Brett's rope. Elbow drop. Quickly into the cover, hoping it'll be enough. 1, 2, 3, and it is! Bob Luger picking up a big win, guys, but Amber Reed back out onto the stage. I guess security couldn't contain her. Amber's on the stage and Hunter Quinn saying, "You want to do it? Then let's do it." The referee trying to hold him back, but I don't think there's any stopping these two at this point. Hunter Quinn approaching Amber Reed here on the stage. This is not going to end well. The brawl continuing. Hunter Quinn and Amber Reed, here comes security. Here comes a police officer. Anything to try to keep these two back. But even that's not enough. Hunter Quinn and Amber Reed want to kill each other. Lads, gents, it is our tertiary main event coming up next. Of course, still to come, we've got Andrew Prince of Resurgence taking on Shanaz Andoni, not to mention our Whopper main event, Fatal 4-Way matchup to determine who's going to Homecoming to challenge Chris Diamond for his global championship. George King, Josh Wolf, Ben Stacy, and Joseph Santos will collide. But first, a new face in the women's division. Gianna making her debut here tonight, as she gets set to go one-on-one with Alexia Diamond. Alexia Diamond with a hot start to the new season herself, knocking off Precious Pratt in her last outing. In fact, the only one that's been able to beat Precious Pratt one-on-one thus far. But Alexia Diamond not showing up alone here tonight, has brought a new friend, because got another new face in the women's division. Ruby Rattel gonna be in the corner of Alexia Diamond for this matchup. We know Diamond been quiet since the start of the new season. And I've seen her backstage making phone calls, sneaking around. Looks like these few weeks she's been busy. I don't think Ruby Rattel is the only new face we're going to be seeing. Supposedly, Alexia Diamond has another new friend that will be joining her shortly. Could be looking at a new dominant group being formed by Diamond here in the women's division. Ruby Rattel just going to be playing the role of ringside observer for this matchup. Gianna getting her hands dirty. And a big win this would be against a former contender for the Women's World Championship. I'm going to go right to the ropes. First move, a big one. Beautiful disaster kick, which certainly caught Diamond off guard. But back to her feet. Going to put Gianna up against those ropes. Targeting her arm, able to use the ropes like a weapon there, and further going to go after that arm. We know Alexia Diamond does favor that tequila sunrise, obviously already working towards it here. Able to get to her feet, nice enziguri. Now she's going to go after Diamond's arm. And then you can do, I can do better type beat here. Oh, tries for a Helluva kick. A kick to the back of the knee instead. Goes for a clothesline. Caught by Gianna. Puts her back into the corner. And Gianna going to use those long legs to try and choke out Alexia Diamond. Got to watch the 5 count. Don't want to be disqualified here in her debut. Referee kind of in the way here. And Diamond able to take this fight out of the corner. Dragon screw by Gianna. Quickly into the pin, hoping to make her debut. A quick one, it would appear. But a 2 count only for the newcomer. Grab Alexia by the ears. She's able to lift her up. Got some power, does this girl. Back into the ring. Gianna again to the ropes. This time a springboard forearm smash. Gianna once more gonna hoist Alexia up. Not a soft landing. Alexia Diamond been around the block here in CMV. Yet to hold championship gold. Came close towards the end of last season, challenging Ari Lee for the Women's World Championship, and some saying Alexia Diamond's become a bit bitter. You certainly saw that when she was chasing Ari Lee. Was upset to see someone like Ari Lee come into CMV within a month, win the Women's Royal Rumble match, get a shot at the Women's World Championship. Diamond saying, I've been here forever. I've never gotten a shot, but when she got her shot, came up short. Now it seems like Alexia Diamond wanting some backup, as we can see with Ruby Rattel here at ringside. Nice counter out of that Fujiwara armbar by Gianna. Oh, there's another knee to the arm. Turns her around, Gianna with the playmaker. And will it be into the pin? 1, 2, big plays, but only a 2 count. I don't think Gianna's done though, and Alexia Diamond not out of the woods just yet. Oh, makes her kiss the canvas right in front of Ruby. 1, 2, but kicks out. Gianna upset. Thought she had the deal sealed. Alexia Diamond putting up a bit more of a fight. Gianna agitated at this. Alexia trying to fight back. Gianna gonna roll to the outside right in front of Rattel, able to get out of the way. Alexia, meanwhile, tired as she is, able to muster up enough strength to go that suicide dive. Lucky for her, it pays off. Now here, German suplex down onto the floor. Followed up by a vertical suplex. Gianna getting well acquainted with the ringside area there. A courtesy tour by Alexia Diamond. Another German suplex. Alexia starting to go hard right here. Some might say in the paint. Takes a step back, rolling neck snap. Diamond trying to slow it down, back to work on the arms. Stomps to the exposed hand of Gianna. Going to the corner, Alexia Diamond thinking about hitting something big, but Gianna not giving her the time to do so. Kick to the midsection, back and forth here between these two. Gianna hoping for a big win in her debut. Alexia Diamond not looking to get upstaged by yet another rookie. Once more in knee to the arm. From behind, forearm smash to the middle of the back. Irish Whip gonna sit there into the ropes. On the rebound, kitchen sink, quickly into the pin. That'll take the air right up out of you. But will it be enough to win Gianna this match? No, it will not. 2.9. Nasty knee to the middle of the back. Diamond trying to escape here, but Gianna staying on top of her like white on rice. Nice float over DDT by Diamond. Waiting for her to get up. Pendulum backbreaker. Nothing pretty about it, but certainly effective. There we get a stomp to the bicep. To the corner again, but Gianna just not giving her the time. Oh, Russian leg sweep. Octopus stretch. Octopus stretch applied by Alexia Diamond. Has Gianna trapped here. Can the rookie find a way out? Yes, she can. Excellent escape by Gianna. Damage done to her arm, though. No, she's got a blast back. Back suplex. Followed up by a reverse DDT. That might have been Diamond's best shot here, or maybe not. Kick to the top of the head. Kick to the midsection. Unloading. Hangman's neckbreaker. Alexia desperate to catch her breath. Rolls out onto the apron, but Gianna not giving her that opportunity. Back into the ring. Looking for perhaps a Tarantula. Or at least half of a Tarantula. Stop there, either boot right to the side of the head, knocking Diamond down to the outside. Gianna taking this fight right back into the ring, though. She's got eyes to finish off Alexia Diamond once and for all here. To the ropes, another beautiful disaster kick. Alexia is scrambling. Gianna staying on her, though. From behind, another reverse DDT. And Gianna saying enough is enough. Forearm put Alexia down with authority. Trying to take her on a walk. Alexia Diamond says, I don't think so. She's able to escape with some elbows to the midsection. It's like a hammerlock vertical suplex. Stomp to the head, though. Gianna able to get out of the way. Just throwing herself at Diamond there. Hey, it works. Trying for another playmaker. Alexia able to counter. German suplex once again. Gianna quickly to the outside. But Alexia chasing her down. Sends her back into the ring. Alexia not quick enough, though. Gianna able to send her to the ropes. Drop down. Leapfrog. Runs at her. Diamond sees it coming this time. Does not see that elbow coming, though. To the ropes. Forearm smash. Grabs her by the ears. Hoisted her up. Desperate pin attempt here by the newcomer. But will it pay off? Nearly not good enough for Gianna, though. The frustration starting to build. Oh, with these knees to the arm, man. Again and again. Shoulder tackle. Gianna. Kick to the gut. Once more, gonna force Diamond to kiss the canvas. 1, 2, 3, and this time it does the deed. Gianna picking up a big win here in her debut. hotly contested between these two. Alexia Diamond certainly not making it easy for the newcomer, but Gianna showing us her stuff here in a major way. Ruby Riddell checking on Alexia Diamond at ringside. Arriving in style. It is our co-main event coming up next here on Octane, episode 45, my friends. And Andrew Briggs of Resurgence in action. There, of course, is Blake Virtue, the man who brought this group of living legends together back at Absolution. We got our first look. Blake Virtue deciding it's past time. CMV recognized he, Cameron Cray, Andrew Briggs, and Dave Turner for the legends that they are and stop treating them like dirt. No more, says Blake Virtue, will the legend of CMV sit back and be disrespected. And we saw that they are wasting no time staking their claim with Andrew Briggs attacking Bob Luger a couple of nights ago on Shockwave, and then earlier tonight, all of Resurgence beating down Luger. When he tried to extend an olive branch, tried to make peace, didn't want to make enemies with Resurgence, with Virtue saying, we're not wanting to make friends. And Andrew Briggs, one-on-one here with sweet Shanaz Andoni, who's a bit upset that he's been stuck in catering the past month or so. Well, here's his opportunity, and quite an opportunity it is to knock off a former undisputed world heavyweight champion in the benchmark. And preparing for his big matchup this upcoming episode of Shockwave Lethal Lockdown, he's going to be taking on the Earl. Stepping up to defend his tag team partner, Leon Gata, who's still not clear to compete. Can't afford to worry about that right now. You got to get those pre-match squats in. Here we go. Andrew Briggs with all of Resurgence in his corner, taking on Shanaz Andoni. You take a look at Blake Virtue, Dave Turner, Andrew Briggs, Cameron Cray. You see a large portion of CMV's history. I mean, part of me agrees with the sentiment that these men, they should be revered. They should be seen as the upper echelon here in CMV. Virtue feels as though they've been looked past time and time again, especially someone like Dave Turner, a Hall of Famer, but respect not being put on his name. And Virtue saying no longer are they just going to wait around for it. They're going to take what they want. Not a single person going to stand in their way. Obviously, they have eyes to capture the Unified World Tag Team Championship as they have targeted Bob Luger, isolated with Xander Slate still out of action. It seems as though some sort of backroom deal made with Resurgence and the Arsenal of Justice, or at least between specifically Blake Virtue and the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion Blake Virtue. We saw what happened a couple nights ago on Shockwave. Virtue filling in for Bloody Justice against Bison. The rug pulled out from under the Barbarian. Luckily, he was able to adapt, though, knock Virtue off. But Virtue saying, you owe me, Bloody Justice. Saying he wants a shot at that undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. Taking a step back. Knee to the chest. Andoni not backing down from a substantial challenge here tonight. Oh, knocked down to the outside. And certainly not a soft landing. Of course, guys, still to come up next in our main event. Fatal four-way matchup it is. Andoni! Holy shit! Suplex to the outside. Hey, hold my beer real quick. Hold my moon juice. God damn. Here comes Dave Turner. Getting real close. A bit too close. Swimming neck breaker. Andrew Briggs. Side control, closed fists right to the nose of Shanaz Andoni. I'll tell you what, if nothing else, man, Resurgence dripped out. Sheesh. Back into the ring. Andrew Briggs forcing Andoni to chase. Double axe handle blocked by Andoni. Now an Irish Whip going to send Briggs into the ropes. Pop up powerbomb! Quickly into the cover. One off. Trying to make off with a big steal. Inboard headbutt. The unorthodox offense of Shanaz Andoni. Too much for Andrew Briggs to keep up with so far. Takes him down into the pin. 1, 2. Upset that would be, but Briggs able to roll to the outside. No safety out there. Slingshot forearm smash by oh so sweet Shanaz Andoni. Cameron Cray now the one getting a bit too close for comfort. Resurgence just wanting to remind Shanaz Andoni of their presence. Andoni able to stay focused on the task at hand. At first dropped onto the top of the barricade. referee telling these two to get back into the ring, guys. Andoni in firm control right now. Tornado kick to the down breaks. Count of 8. Andoni now from the fireman's carry position. Briggs able to set himself free, though, with some elbows to the side of the head. Surgeon's trying to throw Andoni off this game, but it ain't working so far. Cameron Crane, Dave Turner almost blocking that side of the ring, the left side of the ring. Now a boot to the side of the head. Guys, we're up to a count of 15 here. Neither man seeming to give much of a shit. DDT! Cracking the skull of Shanaz Andoni. 18! And Andoni with a sit-out! Hammerlock spinebuster. Count of 19, no way! Andoni picking up a count-out win! Shanaz, the absolute thief, making off like a villain. That wasn't very sweet. Shanaz Andoni with a count-out win here. Resurgence livid. Well, now, lads and gents, it is time for our main event of the evening here on Octane, episode 45. Time to find out who is going to go to Homecoming to challenge Chris Diamond for the Global Championship. And we, of course, saw Diamond at the top of the show take a loss to Richard Jelani. I'm sure in his locker room right now with an ice pack on his head, watching who's going to be the one to step up. And we saw just how downright despicable George King can be, guys. And the news heartbreaking after what George King did to Troy Colt at Absolution, viciously attacked him before their match. And with that baseball bat, a good, what, maybe 10, 15 times, hitting him with that metal baseball bat. Somehow the matchup allowed to actually go on. And George King beating Troy Colt. But the news that Troy Colt is going to be out of action probably until after Ascendance 11, just truly a sad news. Troy Colt going to miss out on the show of shows thanks to George King. But George King has gotten what he wanted. This opportunity to get a shot at the global championship. And he wasn't the only one to pick up a win at Absolution. Josh Wolf leading Kill Your Heroes to victory in War Games. And although he and Peligro knocked off by a reunited Divine Affairs a couple nights ago on Shockwave, Wolf pushing all of that bloody Brit-ish to the side to focus on a massive opportunity here tonight. Last time Ascendance was live from the UK, Josh Wolf main evented and became Alpha World Champion. Could he potentially walk into Ascendance 11 as Global Champion, looking to get his shot here tonight. And then we have ourselves definitely a dark horse pick. General Manager Madison Wright giving young Ben Stacy the opportunity of a lifetime here. An opportunity that Jay Young was not happy about. We know the relationship between mentor and protege has been shaky to say the least over the last few months. But this sent Jay Young over to the edge. Young absolutely livid that Ben Stacy was given the spot in this matchup and not him. And it definitely is an interesting pick by Madison Wright. You got these established legends, former world champions in George King, Josh Wolf, and Joseph Santos. But Ben Stacy can maybe bring some new blood to the main event scene. And we know that Chris Diamond is pulling for him again. Whether that's because Diamond actually has respect for Ben Stacy or because he thinks Ben Stacy would be the easiest opponent, who knows? But Ben Stacy not looking to disappoint here tonight. And last but most certainly not least, the rat in the hat. Joseph Santos, fresh off of his dominant win against Morgan last episode of Octane, at long last has his chance to get another shot at the global championship. Santos been on this mission back to the top for the last few months ever since losing the global championship. Now he's just one win away from a date with Chris Diamond at Homecoming. Definitely seeing a whole new side of Joseph Santos come out to play this past month in that blood feud with Morgan. Saw just how violent Santos can get. He might need that here in this matchup. No countouts, no disqualifications. First fall to the finish. Whichever man gets that pinfall, gets that submission in the ring, is going to Homecoming. Going to challenge Chris Diamond for the global championship. Who will it be? King, Wolf, Stacy, Santos. Let's get it on. Wolf going to instantly take Santos down with a Hurricanrana into the pin. Can you imagine? It would be so easy. George King breaking it up, though. Sends Wolf out onto the apron. Long history between George King and Josh Wolf. Back into the ring. But with a kick to the midsection. Meanwhile, springboard Savant kick. Inverted Frankensteiner. We ain't wasting no time here in our main event. No time to waste. Josh Wolf certainly still feeling the effects of War Games and that Tornado Tag Team matchup a couple nights ago, but not a damn thing in the world gonna stop him from showing up here tonight trying to earn this shot at the Global Championship. Same goes for George King, Ben Stacy, and Joseph Santos. King able to reverse that figure four, putting the pressure on young Ben Stacy's knees. Go drop kick by Santos. We see a sit-out sidewalk slam by King. And we know Chris Diamond putting his support behind Ben Stacy. That would certainly be a very interesting matchup. Ben Stacy, Chris Diamond, one-on-one for the Global Championship, a matchup that we saw a couple of weeks ago, non-title, but Ben Stacy held his own against Chris Diamond. It was no easy feat for the British Baller to put Ben Stacy down. And you know Ben Stacy, of course, along with getting a shot at the Global Championship, hello, would love to rub that in the face of his mentor, Jay Young. I don't know, man. That might finally blow the gasket. That might be the final nail in the coffin. If Ben Stacy actually earns this opportunity here tonight, I'd shiver to think what Young might do. And you got George King. Long history between George King and Chris Diamond. Of course, they fought at last year's Ascendance inside Hell in a Cell. Chris Diamond victorious on that night. Josh Wolf caught here by Ben Stacy. Trying for a Hurricanrana. Wolf able to counter it though into a power bomb. Wolf, a former global champion. In fact, everyone in this match are a former global champion except for Ben Stacy. Kick to the gut. Wolf looking for a DDT. That could put Stacy away right there. Santos knows it too. Lucky for him, Stacy kicking out with little time to spare. Pulls out the baseball bat. Come on. That same baseball bat I'm betting he used to put Troy Cole on the shelf at Absolution. Here comes Ben Stacy with a kendo stick, but King not going to let him use it. Power slam. Tiger feint kick by Wolf to Santos. Around the post and everything. Oh, King trying to go for a low blow there. Completely legal. No disqualifications, but that kendo stick. It's waiting for a victim. Ben Stacy not going to allow it. Wolf tries to go low. Santos catching him with a clothesline. And now going to mock Ben Stacy here. Not happy about that. Is the rookie. But hang on a second. The suplex cutter. Putting down George King into the pin. Will young Ben Stacy be going to homecoming? No. Drops down behind, reverse DDT right down on the kendo stick, grabs the baseball bat to Santos. This violent side of Santos we've seen come out to play over the past month. Oh, Florida Flatliner! Florida Flatliner! Broken up immediately though by George King, who turns back to Ben Stacy, hits him with that gut-wrench powerbomb. Oh, and with the baseball bat, yes! Revenge! Revenge for Troy Cole. I'm sure Joseph Santos not actually doing it for Troy Cole, but I'm sure Troy Cole watching loves to see that. Busted open is Santos. After that, Snake Eyes King. Elbow to the upper back of Wolf. Stacy now grabbing the kendo stick. Oh, and gonna light up Wolf here at ringside. All the while, George King showing off the 18-inch pythons, brother. Alabama slam attempted. Santos able to escape expertly. Now from behind, caught by King with that elbow, back and forth here between these two. Santos goes to the corner, off the top, see ya bye, launches him across the ring. Remember, this is all for a shot at the Global Championship. Chris Diamond going to be awaiting the winner at Homecoming. Just throws Santos across the ring. Josh Wolf tossing Ben Stacy's shoulder first into the barricade. George King put on display back in the ring with that deadlift running power slam. Not sure what George King was thinking there. Oh, Santos almost catching him. Oh my God, a leg lariat. Very slowly brings King to his feet. Snap there, takes a couple of steps back. Rolling neck snap by the rat in the hat. Full control of George King right now. Off his knee, a kick to the side of the head. Josh Wolf and Ben Stacy's beating the hell out of each other at ringside. DDT and the kip up into the pin. Could it be a sneaky steal here? No, 1 count. Florida Flatliner! Florida Flatliner! Can Santos do it? 1, 2, almost. Close, but no cigar. And here comes Ben Stacy rejoining the front of the ring. Josh Wolf as well. Drop Stacy chest first on the top rope. Santos has got to check the mullet, man. Another Florida Flatliner into the pin. 1. Broken up by Wolf, though. Santos just handing them out like candy on Halloween, brother. Inverted atomic drop by Wolf from side control, closed fists. Stacy attempting to hype himself up at ringside as we see Wolf hit another DDT. Vintage Wolf, but not even going to go for the pin. Going to make sure the job is done. V3! V3! Into the pin is Wolf going to Homecoming. 1, 2. How? How did King kick out? Josh Wolf forced to retreat to the outside for the moment. Nice counter by Santos there. Shakes it off. Does Wolf digging under the ring? Another kendo stick. Stacy not going to give him the opportunity to utilize it, though. Takes him down with a tiger suplex. Santos now with the kendo stick. Stacy again. Going to knock it out of his hands. Discus clothesline. A very lazy pin here. Broken up by Wolf. Santos in the way. Oh, look at this, a team up. Ben Stacy and Wolf trying to work together. Santos doesn't let them. Meeting of the minds. Here comes King from behind. Head kick. Evaded by Wolf. Santos butting in. Northern Lights suplex. The bridge brought crashing down. And now with the kendo stick. Wolf lighting King up. Santos getting a good look at that cut across his forehead. Florida Flatliner! Florida Flatliner, but no time to go for the pin. George King right there. Santos throws her to the outside. Into the cover. 1, 2, no! As close gets. Now Stacy! Fujiwara armbar locked in. Fujiwara's locked in. Santos able to counter. Rolls him up and Wolf immediately kicking him right in the face. Now a steel chair. No disqualifications. Anything goes. Anything that will get one of these guys to Homecoming. Wolf with the vertebreaker. Into the pin. Immediately broken up by Stacy. Gets caught by Santos with that Hurricane Rana. Off the ropes. Wheelbarrow Bulldog. Busting Wolf wide open now. Our main event. Fatal four-way matchup. Number one contendership on the line. Chris Diamond awaiting the winner at Homecoming. A hard-hitting, bloody affair in his pin. Stacy getting thrown ribs first with a barricade here by George King. Now out of the military press. Getting his workout in. Back in the ring, Santos with a pin, but only a 1 count. The referee freaking out, man. She doesn't know what to pay attention to. A matchup like this chaotic. Hangman's neck breaker. Santos to the top. Santos couldn't even looking for the frog splash, but came up short. Came up short. And King up to his feet. George King with the royal flush into the pin. 1, 2, no! So many close calls. Everyone back into the ring. Wolf just swinging wildly with the kendo stick. Stacy to the outside. And Santos gets taken round and round and round again. George King lying in wait with the kendo stick, tracking it over the head of Josh Wolf. And now while he's down, just beating the living hell out of him. Flashback to Absolution. And what happened to Troy Colt? See ya, Santos. George King tossing Stacy off the side. Inverted Frankensteiner. Santos back in. Looking for the sit out. Crucifix. Powerbomb. Santos is going to Homecoming. 1, 2, no. Crucifix driver. George King back into the mix. Weapons all over the place. Blood. Oh, Santos dropped right on the steel chair. Stacy! Stacy! He's got the Fujiwara! The Fujiwara! The Fujiwara! Broken up by Santos. But Stacy gonna ignore it. To the top rope he goes. Launches himself. Double axel! Wolf with a freaking sledgehammer! Blue Thunderbomb! Countered by Stacy! Stacy goes low, met with a knee. Florida Flatliner! 1, 2! Broken up by Wolf with the last possible millisecond. I would have bet my bottom dollar in my last pair of shorts. This match was over right there. Clothesline, Wolf rolls through, drop kick to the side of the head. Ben Stacy with what looks like a hammerlock vertical suplex. The underdog in this matchup, holding his own with 3 former world champions, all for his shot to go to Homecoming. Another hammerlock vertical suplex. As George King punishes Santos at ringside, grabs that baseball bat. Stacy with some stomps to the back of the head. Now a standing moonsault. Wolf gets out of the way. Counters into a dragon suplex. Down is Wolf, but not for long. Back to his feet, grabs the kendo stick, the first weapon he can find, right over the head of young Ben Stacy. And again, and a third time, finally takes him off his feet. Josh Wolf goes for the pin. 1, 2, but it isn't enough. Pissed off as Josh Wolf now grabs the steel chair. Stacy knocks it out of his hands though with a wild clothesline. Stomps to the back of the head. A stomp to the bicep. Really going in on that arm. Trying to set Wolf up for the Fujiwara. Might be looking for it right here. Big old throat thrust. Oh, kick to the side of the head by Santos. Trying to rally the fans in attendance behind him. Wolf! V3! 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 Out of nowhere! 1, 2! How? How? How did Stacy kick out? Oh no, now George King! Gut-wrench powerbomb! Santos at the same time with the sit-out crucifix powerbomb! King into the pin on Wolf! George King is going to homecoming! Insane fatal four-way matchup here in our main event. These four guys just killed each other. I thought for certain Wolf had it, man, after hitting that V3 on Ben Stacy, but then George King swoops in. And now George King, Chris Diamond, gonna add another chapter to their legendary rivalry at homecoming with the global championship on the line.